Hello everybody, my name is Minkaro and welcome to Doctor Who, the Adventure Games. Now I'm going to be playing episode 3 today, which is TARDIS. So let's get into that now. Now unlike the last episode, Blood of a Cybermen, where I played it before and kind of knew what to expect, this time...
That's not true!
Okay then.
I'm not very familiar with
your
it.
holidays that didn't end up in a big, mad disaster.
Well, there was Brighton Beach. Actually, no, that didn't end well. Had a lovely time in Paris. No, that went a bit wrong.
Still waiting.
Trouble seems to follow me around.
I've noticed. And it's never your fault, of course.
Well, not always. Sometimes things go wrong all by themselves.
Bit like now then!
We're still in the wrong time, Vortex. Something's wrong.
Really? What gave it away? Doctor!
Oh, that's probably not good, is it? Now, they were talking about the wrong time vortex, but this looks like the same time vortex as the other one. Right then. Oh.
I can't hear you! Speak up! Oh, you can't breathe. Okay, what do I do? How do I fix it? Quick! Oh, great. We're both terrible at charades. Okay, 2 words. First word. Hurry up! Sounds like you. The Doctor. Hearts. 2 hearts. Monkey, gorilla, King Kong, Tarzan, ribs, chest. Chest. Sounds like chest. Guest. Best. Press? Press doesn't rhyme with chest. Second word. Sounds like face, hair, head. Head. Sounds like head. Bed. Dead? Red? Red. Press red. Okay. Which one? There are loads of red things on here. All of the red things? Okay then.
Oh, there's a card. See the Doctor there because I need my cards. The first Doctor travelled with his granddaughter Susan. He was the first Doctor to encounter the Daleks. Very good. Now if I... Ooh, hang on a minute. Are you a card? You are. The Master. A Time Lord like the Doctor, but not like the Doctor. He was born on Gallifrey and was the Doctor's childhood friend, but his ultimate goal is to rule the universe, and if he can, hurt the Doctor as much as possible in the process. Not a very nice chap, basically. Now, red things. Ooh, there's a red thing there. Do that. And the other red thing is on this panel. Hello? Red thing. Obey me. Oh. No, there's another red thing on the other panel. I saw it. Wasn't all for red things at all. I've been lied to.
King Kong? Why would I tell you to press King Kong? Never mind, I'm just glad I can breathe again. The TARDIS reset has automatically extended the air shell. Right, so, here's the thing. We're caught in a riptide in the fabric of space-time. We're stuck in one of the pockets, and we don't have long until the TARDIS gets dragged to the next one. You'll have to find something you can use as a tractor beam and attach it to the console. You should find what you need in the drawing room. Hurry, before the TARDIS gets dragged away. I'll be trapped here with no way back.
And how exactly am I supposed to find the drawing room? I've never been there before.
Right. Right, very simple. Take the corridor for about half a mile, turn left, then right again, and then it's your third next right. Go past the weird swirly thing, left, then your other left through the sunroom. Careful not to trip over the sun lounger. Then you'll see a green door. Don't go in there. Go right, follow the wall until it gets a bit slimy, then take the lift to the third floor. Drawing room straight ahead. You can't miss it. Easy peasy. Now, that is my private study, so don't mess about with anything. And nobody sits in my chair but me. Good luck.
Right then. This way? Not that way. This way? Not that way. Ooh, this way? Not that way. Okay, we might need to talk to the doctor about this.
That'll be the time, Riptide. Messing around with the internal structure of the TARDIS. You can fix it by aligning the levers on the mechanical board, make them all point upwards, and be quick. These blue things are chronomites, four-dimensional creatures that live in the void. Mostly harmless, but blimey O'Reilly, they're itchy.
Right then, we need to start moving the levers up. Oh, there's one here. Okay. So up. Oh dear. No, up. Yes, I knew exactly what I was doing there. And we're in the drawing room.
It's very tidy in here, that's not like the doctor. Lots of old clutter though. Should be easy enough to find something to use as a tractor beam.
Now I can see a card down there. Now right, we'll start with that. Nazreen Chowdhury. Nazreen is a dedicated scientist with a sense of wonder about the world around, above and below her. When the Doctor decided to travel deep below the Earth's crust, she didn't think twice before volunteering to go with him, despite the dangers involved. Okay. Gramophone. In the TV movie, the 8th Doctor listens to music on an old-fashioned gramophone record player. Many audiophiles believe that the sound from vinyl records is superior to that of CDs. Digital recordings do not capture the entire sound wave, but can be of extremely high quality. However, records can be less reliable and suffer from excess noise and scratches. The 11th Doctor's new TARDIS has a gramophone speaker on the console, so he clearly believes that vinyl is better. Now do try and avoid getting into some war over that. Oh, there's a thing. The 4th Doctor's scarf. Part of the 4th Doctor's outfit was an extremely long, multicoloured scarf. The scarf changed design several times, and in his final year, it was replaced with a burgundy version. It varied in length and was sometimes over 20 feet long. According to the 4th Doctor, the scarf was knitted for him by a Madame Nostradamus, a witty little knitter. If that's true, then it might explain why Nostradamus himself claimed to know so much about the future. Okay, now we toddle over here, that's a door. Dalek Ice Stalk. The Daleks first appeared in a 1963 story, The Daleks, where they met the first Doctor. They were only meant to appear once, but were later brought back by popular demand. They have met every other Doctor on screen except for the 8th. The Ice Stalk is a Dalek's greatest weakness. In Destiny of the Daleks, 1979, the 4th Doctor throws his hat over a Dalek Ice Stalk so he can escape, causing it to shriek, "My vision is impaired!" Except the Dalek probably didn't shriek it quite like that, did it? The Book of Weeping Angels. First seen in Blink. The Weeping Angels are hunters that send people into the past and feed on the potential energy of the lives they would have lived. Weeping Angels are quantum locked, and when being observed, they remain motionless. They can only move when no one is looking at them, or in the brief moment when someone blinks. When they are not moving, they usually cover their eyes to prevent themselves from seeing each other and becoming trapped as statues. Right. Oh, okay. A recorder. The second Doctor often played a recorder to help himself think or to distract his enemies. In the Three Doctors, the recorder was used to defeat Omega and save the Doctor. It came into contact with an antimatter universe, and because it had not been converted into antimatter, it caused a huge explosion. Luckily for the second Doctor, he had several more recorders. Good. A chronon blocker. When the Daleks destroyed the human race in 1963, Amy became an anomaly. She should never have been born. As the timeline repaired itself, she began fading away. The Doctor created a chronon blocker from pieces of Dalek technology, which blocked the chronon engines from erasing Amy. This gave them enough time to undo the Dalek plan and save humanity. That was the third video game episode.
What's that noise? Nothing good, I bet.
You know, we were there.
Oh!
Well, there's that. I was really looking at things, you know, like this. A map of medieval Venice. When the 11th Doctor, Amy and Rory, visited 16th century Venice, they met the Sisters of the Water. Seen through a perception filter, they appear as beautiful women, but in reality they're vampire-like fish aliens. The Sisters of the Water fled their planet Saturnine to avoid the mysterious silence. Once in Venice, they began converting people into more of their kind. Female partners were the male survivors of their world. The Doctor had to stop them from destroying Venice, which they wanted to make into a habitable home for their race. Yes, I can speak words. Liz Ten's face mask. Liz Ten is Queen Elizabeth X, who rules over the Starship UK, a colony ship from Earth, containing the entire United Kingdom, except Scotland because they wanted their own ship. Typical. When strange events take place on the Starship UK, the Queen goes undercover to investigate, wearing a mask and calling herself Liz Ten. She never questions why the mask, supposedly an antique, is moulded to the exact shape of her face. At the end of the episode, she gives the mask to Amy. No, we've read that one. Distress beacon. When a distress beacon is activated, it transmits a signal so rescuers can find those in need of help. Sometimes people use the internationally recognised Morse code distress signal. 3 dots, 3 dashes, 3 dots, or short and long beeps. It stands for SOS, which is chosen because it is easy to remember. Yes, it is quite easy to remember, isn't it? Yeah, so when you're gone, something needs somebody to carry on. Darling, when you're near me. No, I'm struggling here. In Blood of a Cybermen, the beacon was activated at Arctic Geological Survey Outpost Zebra Bay. When some staff are being converted into cyber slaves, that was literally the episode I just played. Why are you giving me facts about the episode that's just come out? This is a show that's been on since the bloody 60s, and you're giving me a thing I've just looked at. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. Ood Translator. The Ood are telepathic aliens with no vocal cords. When used, a translator was fitted, so they could communicate with non-telepathic beings. They are a peaceful race who were forced into slavery by humans, until the 10th Doctor freed them. The Ood had telepathic visions of the 10th Doctor's death, and warned him that he was in great danger. Nice of them. There's a thing, I want it. Captain Jack Harkness, the dashing intergalactic rogue and indestructible man of action. That's the laziest card ever! Seriously. They wrote more about Mira Seidel. Is it Mira Seidel? Mira Seidel. That's her. Was it Nazreen? That character. They wrote more about that character. I'm upset. Cyberman chest piece. Cybermen first appeared in the 10th planet, although at the South Pole, other than the North Pole in episode 2 of the Adventure Games, which we've just played. The 10th planet was the first Doctor's last episode, and the first time a regeneration was seen on screen. The Cybermen have encountered every Doctor on screen, except for the 8th and the 9th. No. Wasn't... No, hang on. No, sorry, ignore me. But the Doctor has more adventures than we get to see, so they may have met those Doctors too. Could have... No, maybe it was David Tennant I'm thinking of. I could have sworn the 9th Doctor met the Cybermen, but I might be getting mixed up. Ooh, there's a clock. It's a fob watch. First seen in human nature, the fob watch was used to store the memories and physiology of the Doctor, so he could disguise himself as a human using a chameleon art. It had the perception filter to stop the Doctor from getting too curious about it. If he opened the watch, it would restore his memories. In Utopia, Professor Yarner also had a fob watch, which contained his true identity, the Master. When he opened it, the Master returned. Yeah, that fob watch is in the Family of Blood episode, isn't it? Which is great, because Harry Lloyd, who plays Viserys in Game of Thrones, is really good in that. Oh, I say good, it's really over the top. You know, hey, chewing the scenery they call it. Now, Time Lord's staff. In the End of Time, parts 1 and 2, the Time Lords were seen carrying ornate staffs as part of their ceremonial outfits. The Time Lord, called Rassilon, helped to develop the time travel technology used in the TARDIS. He was a Lord President during the Time War, and his attempt to save the Time Lords would have destroyed the universe. The 10th Doctor sealed the Time Lords and Gallifrey in a time lock to prevent them from carrying out their plan. I'm trying to get everything in this room read before I go anywhere. I'm just trying to make sure... Ooh, there's loads of stuff. No, we will carry on. Cricket ball. The 5th Doctor always carried a cricket ball in his pocket because of his love of cricket, and this inspired his outfit. In 4 to Doomsday, he used the cricket ball to save his life. When floating in space, he threw the ball, and the inertia propelled him back into the TARDIS. In human nature, or disguised as a human called John Smith, the 10th Doctor used a cricket ball to save a mother and a baby from a falling piano. As you do. Next one is that thing. Sonic Blaster. The Sonic Blaster can disintegrate and reintegrate its targets, and fires a strange square-shaped pulse. It was made in the weapons factories of Villengard, as mentioned in the Doctor Dances. The factory that produced the blasters was destroyed, and the 9th Doctor hints that he was responsible, saying there's now a nice banana grove in its place. In Silence of the Library, River Song has the same weapon, which suggests that he has taken it from the TARDIS in the future. Journal of Impossible Things. In Human Nature, this is the 3rd one we've read about human nature, the 10th Doctor was disguised as a human called John Smith to hide from the family of blood who wanted his life force. But his tunnel memories appeared in his dreams, and he wrote them down in his Journal of Impossible Things. Joan Redfern's great-granddaughter, Verity Newman, published a Journal of Impossible Things based on Joan's diaries. Before regenerating, the Doctor visited her and brought a copy of her book. And that appears to be everything. Now, this... Oh, right there. Let's do this one first. Sycorax staff. The Sycorax are warlike alien invaders who try to conquer Earth in the 10th Doctor. the 10th Doctor's first adventure, the Christmas Invasion. They were able to hypnotise a third of the human race and used this to try to force Earth to surrender. The Doctor fought them and defeated their leader in a sword fight. When the Doctor mentioned them in the Shakespeare Code, William Shakespeare liked the sound of the name and went on to use it in his play The Tempest. Now, this one will get us to the next bit, but we're going a bit longer this episode, so I'm going to end it here and we'll do that in the next one. So thank you for watching, take care, goodbye.